Guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys enjoying your weekend. Thanks for tuning in. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. After the video, smash that like. Any questions, thoughts, opinions, whatever, throw it in the comments. I'll always get to those. You can find me on Twitter, Discord, any other questions you have. You know where to find me. So I want to talk about OTC, due diligence, and a small little watch list for you. Let's go. All right, so the OTC and due diligence. To be a successful OTC trader, you need three things. You need your charts, you need your level 2, and you need your due diligence. Okay, due diligence is very important. Now, what I'm seeing lately is a lot of that due diligence being put onto FinTwit. And I think that is going to make the OTC a lot stronger because you're backing up your play. You know, you're showing why you're entering a play. You're giving the chart. You got to give your support, your resistance areas, give the share structure. And that's what I see a lot of people starting to do. And that's good. That's very good for the OTC. There's traders who have full-time jobs, family, kids, whatever, just like we all do. But some don't have the time to necessarily get on here and do DD for a couple hours a night, blah, blah, blah. So you're helping those traders as well. You're helping newer traders, you're helping the busy traders, and you're just helping people in general, just showing why you're entering a trade. So keep doing that. Even if you enter something during the day, that night, you throw a 4 or 5 post DD thread, and that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing it a lot more in the last couple of weeks, and I think that's going to make the OTC a lot stronger. Keep doing that. I love it. With that being said, I just want to go over a few plays that I'm looking at this week that I like. I want to start with GEGI. We finally got those filings. We had that big pop, came back down to those mid-teens, tapped them on that wick. Now we're kind of consolidating in those mid-20s. Next, I'd watch for the attorney letter, pink current, and merger details. It should be good. So we also got a tweet on them on the other day, a couple days ago. Change of control has been approved and is now complete. We were able to post our 331 report. We anticipate seeing current shortly. Hammer is down. So they sound pumped. I'm pretty excited to see what they got going on. So keep an eye on that. The next one is QBAN. This one is a little thicker trip, but not as thick as the stuff that's been running, like CZNI. Great move, no bash against that at all. But this is actually a little bit thinner than that. I made a 100% move on Friday from 0004 to 0008. I didn't dig too much on it, but I'll show you a post of someone who did and has a nice list of what's going on. Over 670 million volume on Friday. Looks really good. The accumulation's up. So this is the list of what this guy posted. It's pink current, obviously. They suspended their reverse split plans, which is excellent. They paid off their debt. I've seen no dilution on this at all. They got 3 subs. The name change, acquisition plans for an internet cable company, government funding, and so on and so on. Eventually, I want to uplist to OTCQB. That'll probably take a little bit because that's over 01 plus. But this looks really good. Keep an eye on it. The spot I'm watching is 0008, 0009. If I could break that area into dubs, I'd watch 0012 and then 0016. So excellent so far, so good on that one. The next one I want to show you guys is UVSS. This one looks really good as well. Excellent setup. They had a couple tweets out in the last week. Shareholders, the second quarter 22 disclosures, no convertible debt, no notes, no new shares added to the float, no reverse split. Then on Friday they had one. Management is currently meeting with one of the largest sports memorabilia companies in the U.S. to launch an NFT marketplace of fractional ownership of high value items, minimum value worth of hundreds of thousands, and many items over $1 million. I'd like a PR on that, see exactly what that company is. Like I said, it's a great setup. The trade's thin. CSLI is the holding company for this, which I would 100% watch that one as well. And RWGI is the sister company. So all three, I really like this one. probably the best out of all. Probably the best out of this one and RWGY. I like this one, and I like to see SLI because that's the holding company for both. So watch this one. Watch that 013-ish range. If it can break that, this can have a really good run. It popped to almost 05 back in February. So definitely keep an eye on this one as well. The next one I want to show you that I went over before is JNSH. I really like this one, and I would definitely keep eyes on this thanks to the VAPR run. That was an excellent run on EV. Moon Market threw that out. Props to him, man. That was excellent. He has a shitload of DD on it. This one could be a great sympathy play. It's the EV charging stations. It's a great setup. It's a very similar setup to VAPR. The float's a little bit bigger on this one, but the AS and the OS are almost exactly the same. The accumulation looks great. If it can bust those mid-60s, I think we can see 009 and then so on, 012 after that. But keep an eye on it. It could be a great sympathy play. After that, I want you to watch OODH. This one had filings this morning. Pretty solid base in that 027 to 03 range. The filings this morning showed their assets has climbed again, another 500K to 3.5 million. No debt, no convertibles. It's a 24 million float. Oil and gas play. Keep eyes on this one. If volume comes in and you break that 04 area, this can have a nice run as well. Okay, so keep eye on that. Now I want to show you two that I'm not in yet, and I'll explain why. LVGI. They had a tweet out on Friday. So it looks like we finalized a very exciting deal. We'll have press release early next week to explain the deal in detail. Now, this is a really good setup. It's about a 59 million float. They do sell on their news a lot, so that's one thing you got to keep an eye on. If this can break that 01 area and they let it go, after that 016, if it could break 016 and hold that, this can have a really nice pop. I mean, this popped to 04 back in January. Back in November, popped to 04, 05 back in November. But as you can see with those big wicks, it comes right back down. So just keep that in mind. See what their, what deal they closed. Keep an eye on that. And there's one more I want to show you that I saw loading on Friday. It's AFTC. As you can see, that big green candle. It's about 16 million volume, 100%. It trades very thin. The setup, if you look at the share structure, it's pretty big, but it trades a lot thin. There's a lot locked up here. It's 100 billion AS and a 71 billion OS. As of September, they said the float was 550 million. I didn't get an update on that. I couldn't find one, but it might be, I don't know if it's that low, but it could be close to that because it trades very thin. So just keep an eye on it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if the catalyst is going to hit. I don't know if someone loaded it, whatever. But keep eyes on it. I'm not in it yet. If I was going to grab some, I'd probably look at the 001 area. It is up from trip 7s on Friday. It's not a ton of volume, about 16 million, like I said. So definitely keep an eye on that. And that's pretty much all I got for you guys. I'm looking forward to a great week. Like I said, I think the OTC is looking strong. I love the due diligence being thrown out there. Keep those going. Keep those threads going. You can inspire other traders to do the same thing. And let's just have a kick-ass week. Tonight, 8 o'clock, Spaces. Jump on there. Any questions? You just want to listen in? We'll all be there hanging out. Give a listen. If you want to jump on, request to speak. And that's about it, guys. Let's have a kick-ass week and enjoy the rest of your Sunday.